get ready to watch me be embarrassed by how bad this is. It's just, there's a fucking rectangle around me, that's how pixelated it is. Because there were people commenting on it being like,
oh my god, that's so rude, he's homeless. Why are you doing that, bro?
that was ass. I don't know why that got so popular, that was just shit.
Another day and the homeless...
The audio is peaking. Alright then, so this is something I've never done before. I've never done a reaction video like this really, but I've been wanting to do a reaction to this for quite a long time now, especially as of late, considering that the Homeless Man series is actually 5 years old. It turned 5 years old in February, I think, which is quite mad to think really, but yeah, this is the Homeless Man. This is the old series that we made on TikTok. All the Homeless Man episodes are on here in this playlist on the channel. And considering that the Homeless Man is now 5 years old, I thought I'd take a look back at it, see if it's aged well. I can guarantee it hasn't. For those of you who don't know, this is the series where basically, you know, it's kind of where I got my start making these stupid videos. We did it on TikTok. Then I brought it over to YouTube, and that's what the channel is now named after, Homeless Man Productions. So whether you're familiar with the series, whether you came to this channel from the series, or if you're new, get ready to watch me be embarrassed by how bad this is. Kicking it off with the pilot episode from 5 years ago, 2020, as it says there.
A man has fallen into the river in Lego ship.
Thrilling. Yeah, that was the pilot episode. A 4-second clip of... Does it even... Hang on.
A man has fallen into the river in Lego ship.
I haven't watched that clip many times. I'm only just realising it cuts off at the end. I don't say a man has fallen into the river in Lego City. I go like, a man has fallen into the river in Lego City. I don't know why I'm dissecting it like this. It's a fucking 4-second long clip of me going, a man has fallen into the river in Lego City. It's a crap video. You can count the pixels. It's bollocks. Anyway, this is the Homeless Man Gets Stuck. This was a video... Oh, I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, unreleased from year 9. So we filmed them, but we didn't release them. On July the 3rd, 2022, I must have been like, ha! Remember that shit video we filmed but never released? Let's release it. Nice cameo from Matthew there. That guy's important. Gotta remember that guy. That guy. He comes back. Just telling you. God, hang on a minute. Can we just... What's going on with the quality of this? This is like... It's just... There's a fucking rectangle around me. That's how pixelated it is. Oh my god. Yeah, this is bad. Yeah, that was also shit. Let's move on. Yeah, this is the first series. This is quite a nostalgic video for me because this was like the first proper video I put on this channel. I think there was a short I put on the channel before this, but this was the first like actual video. Anyway, this is the first series of the Homeless Man, because obviously when you make a 4-second clip of someone saying a man has fallen into the river in Lego City, that warrants a series.
The Homeless Man Gets Into a Fight, part 2. It's part 1.
I need to get this guy back for fighting me with a newspaper. Next time I see him, I'm getting him back. Because I know who it is. I'm still friends with him. I still see him from time to time. Next time I see him, I'm getting newspaper. And it's like, it's 5 years overdue at this point, this fight. I'm getting back at you, mate. Anyway, episode 2. The Homeless Man Starts Living on the Train. Wow. That's not a very revealing title. I wonder what on earth this could be about.
Managed to get onto the train and he will not be willing to leave. Are you going to...
Oh my... Are you seeing this? Look at that! That's disgraceful. Ugh. I mean, the stage I'm at now, I still wouldn't call myself the most handsome person in the world, but like, I look better than that. What was I thinking? What's that hair? What is going on with the hair? Why does it like... It... I don't even know. I don't know how nobody pulled me to the side and went, Seth, I think you need to work on your looks. I used to walk around in public places looking like that. That's crazy. That is atrocious. What the why do I sound like that?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's kind of funny. That's about as funny as this is gonna get. The homeless man's second fight. Oh, I remember this one. See, I told you he comes back. That was Buns. The homeless man's phone. I remember this one. This video gained a lot of controversy because people thought that was actually homeless. And if we just watch the video.
He has a phone.
Yeah, so obviously a guy kicks a phone out of my hand, goes behind those rails. I got it back, by the way, which is unfortunate because it was an absolute dog shit phone. But yeah, people thought I was homeless and that they thought that guy was actually like a bully, and it got taken down, and then we tried to put it back up again and just kept like, taken down. This was quite funny. No matter how many times we reposted it, it would be like, TikTok has banned this video for violence against a homeless person. It's like, it's not real. I'm literally in school uniform, because there were people commenting on it being like,
Oh my god, that's so rude. He's homeless. Why are you doing that, bro?
what's the next one? The homeless man gets rushed. Fuck does that mean?
Homeless man is not
Can we just listen to that again, what I'm doing? This is absolute shit. Tutorials with the homeless man.
It's another day, but the homeless man, he's gonna tell us how to escape.
And how did I put up with this guy's annoying voice, man?
It's another day, and the homeless man is giving us a tutorial.
Bro, shut up.
Okay.
To be fair, my voice also sounds horrendous in this. Can we just get a rewind on that?
If you're like me and you're homeless,
If you're like me and you're homeless,
Shut the fuck up, man.
ride on a train without a ticket, like I've done about 10 times already.
What the fuck? What's this? What's that? If I could go back right now and get a razor, fucking...
Do you want to learn how to hide inside your bag?
Absolute yap.
You simply relax.
Where's Seth gone, man? Well, I don't see Seth. He's invisible. No. Oh, are you in there, Seth?
I don't want to do this anymore.
The homeless man.
Skipping that. The homeless man's barber ambush. I remember this one. This was the only one that's like slightly funny.
Another day in the homeless man, and now he has a fresh trim.
What do you think, people?
That... Okay. Okay, so I went from this to this.
Looks not good, doesn't it?
No.
The stops though.
I know.
It's the only bit that's slightly funny, just the second series. So this is where it got slightly better. Still kind of atrocious though. This is essentially where we just decided to actually start like making it worth watching, editing it, putting like plots in the episode, music, sound effects, all that type of stuff.
It's another day and the homeless man has some...
And he finally had his first voice crack. Thank the Lord. He doesn't sound like a mouse.
Well, you see, the reason I've been gone for so long is because I was looking for something. This.
The phone! It's back! Wow.
I found it in there.
That sound effect's too loud. So, this implies that the phone got lost. First of all, that requires people to have watched a video from 2020 that got removed by TikTok. Second of all, we saw it at the end of the video. I get the phone back.
Long expedition to try and...
Took me a year-long expedition to find it.
Turns out...
Like, that's literally just, that contradicts what happens at the end of the original video. Am I looking too deep into this? Absolutely. There's a funny moment here where I accidentally almost pull out my actual phone.
Turns out... if I open it, it still works.
As a matter of fact, it does not work. Here it is, after all this time, the homeless man's phone. It does not work. So, yeah. I do use it as a prop phone though. I've used it as a prop phone for a few videos. So I'm still getting a good bit of usage out of it, but yeah, it does not work, before anyone asks.
28th of July 2019, www.homelesslesbiansex.com.
Ha ha ha. Porn joke. Clear the search history joke. Ha. That's so original.
Wait a minute! Something right!
Fucking hold up, wait a minute. Man, I've had it with this. The railway incident part 1, here we go. Probably the most iconic homeless man video we ever made, because it actually went kind of viral. It got lots of people in my year group talking, and eventually kind of spread around the school. And then we got kind of locally famous for it. When I say locally, I mean like the school and maybe the school across the road and friends of people from the schools. So it was pretty cool. I had people coming up to me, in school or on the train station, even in the street sometimes, which was pretty cool. And they were like, "Are you the homeless man? Can I get your signature?" I was just like, sure. If anyone's watching this who has a signature of mine that I gave them, can I please have it back?
Look at this, right? This is not...
For the life of me, I do not remember where this came from. I think my friend just stole it from a construction site and said, "Should we put this in a video?"
I sleep here, right? What is this doing here? This has got nothing to do with me.
Told you he's coming back. It's the guy from season 1 who I pushed into a train window.
Wait, no!
That was an atrocious bit of editing right there. That was ass. I don't know why that got so popular. That was just shit.
It's another day, and the homeless man today has...
Why on earth does it look so grey? It looks like Fant 4 stick.
So...
Can quite clearly see the phone is just not on. Oh, I love this series.
I thought you died. Are you immortal or something? Yeah, I'm immortal.
He is the immortal man. So this is an interesting thing we started doing. We decided to start spicing up the series, so we gave the homeless man an enemy. The immortal man's bodyguard. And then doesn't he get struck by lightning? This is the shittest thing. This is the shittest thing I've ever watched in my life. Gonna get his revenge on him.
It's another day, and the homeless man is thinking of...
Another terrible haircut. Skip this bollocks.
Okay, I've set up my imaginative barrier, so, okay then.
What the fuck are you on about? Imaginative barrier? What the fuck?
Sort of asked you to get me a shotgun because of that whole thing on New Year's Day. Well, turns out I was found out by the policeman and sentenced to 2 years in prison. You were at the court case, but you fell asleep, so you don't know yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Stupid. If only there was some way to get rid of the last 2 years, because...
Oh, is this the one where he randomly has a time machine? I remember this one.
Some of the worst years of my life, man. Some of the times I spent in those showers.
Prison shower joke. So, it doesn't explain it well in this episode at all, but basically what he wants to do is he wants to get the memories of prison out of his head. So in order to do it, he gets the immortal man back, who just happens to be jumping up and down on the train station.
Immortal Man, I need your help. Basically.
like that. So he wants the Immortal Man to wait until the year that the time machine is readily available, bring it back, so he can then have the time machine, go back and stop him from going to prison so he can get the memories out of his head. We went from like homeless man gets a fresh trim to a fucking time machine plot with an immortal person.
What's in it for me?
Is he just listening to the Angry Birds theme tune?
What's in it for me?
It's just the Angry Birds theme tune for just a second.
Give you a lifetime of sucky sucky fucky.
And now it's Coconut Mall.
I'll do it.
Now it's Eleanor Rigby.
Oh, didn't expect it to be that small. Right,
That's what she said.
Whoa. 2022, 1st of Jan. I'm here.
Okay, so he's back to stop himself from going to prison. This is the video ever.
Oh,
Hang on a minute. That's quite a funny shot.
don't you dare! Oh.
we might have to use that again.
Oh, okay. Don't get that shotgun then.
Alright.
Let's fucking... They changed the timeline. Let's go. Shoves it. Oh, that's kind of funny. Okay, we're at the point now where the series is actually starting to get kind of funny, but like unintentionally.
What are you doing here? I brought the third home.
He brought the... Why did I pause it there? That's the... Oh, man. Okay. Oh, God, that's atrocious.
Spare? But why? Oh, what's in it for me? I'll give you a lifetime of sucky sucky fucky long time merch. I'll do it. It's because of the merch, isn't it? Why, yeah.
Right, so, it doesn't explain it well in this at all, but he brought a spare time machine back from 2146 because he knew the homeless man wouldn't give him merch for the Sucky Love Me Long Time song that he always sings. So, comes back, gets revenge on him. But he gets revenge on the homeless man from the past? No, the homeless man... Couldn't we just have it that this was the Immortal Man from the past? Because he's in the past right now. Why couldn't we have just done it like that?
Hey.
And then the walking route sign comes back. I'm not going to say anything. Fucking stock stab sound effect.
Well, I guess that's that. I'm gonna keep this as a sign of my victory against the Immortal Man.
See, that's actually kind of a cool ending though. He keeps the walking route sign. It's like character development. He goes from hating the walking route sign to respecting it.
It's another day and the homeless man is planning out a trip.
I like this one.
I have recently been wanting to go to the most glamorous and luxurious place in the whole world. Dudley. See, mission started.
This is actually starting to get kind of funny. Towards the back end of season 2 is where it starts to get kind of funny.
This is what I've done. I think it looks very good.
So, that's his train pass. I've still got it actually. Look at that. That is the train pass. So I still have quite a lot of the props from the homeless man. So, yeah, it's kind of cool.
Chocolate fairies. All present and correct. I can finally go to the best and most luxurious place in the world. Dudley, don't you agree? Yeah. Oh shit, it's you. I got reported.
That's moderately funny.
Another day and the homeless
The audio's peaking.
man is asking for some spare change.
Yes, I am. I'm homeless. I'm gonna do it someday.
I can't hear what they're saying.
No one in this world gives me any money. Have you got any money?
No, I am not giving you my money.
Fuck the food. My phone won't turn on.
So this is where his phone dies. I think we made this because there were loads of shots. We realised there were loads of shots where I used my phone, and you can, as much as we didn't really care about consistency in this, we did notice that there were lots of shots where I'm looking at my phone and it's just, there's nothing on it, and I'm just like, So we were just like, yeah, we're gonna have to kill off the phone.
Hello. got the funeral going. We've had a few visitors.
Look at the phone just propped up there.
Most humble phone. I stole you off a child 6 years ago. I think it's fair to say that we're all very sad.
This picture was taken on my bed.
And the homeless man is on.
Oh, for God's sake, I hate this video so much, the mortality clash. This was meant to be like the big finale. This was when TikTok introduced 10-minute videos, so we said, we're going to make a 10-minute video. It is about 6 minutes, so that's a scam if you ask me.
On an expedition to look for the immortal man. We do not know where he is.
Yes. I don't understand you. How are you even immortal in the first place?
Someone busting a nut in the background.
I was born in the year 402 BC. Basically, my mother was so horny she birthed me, was it 17 or 18 times?
That's a joke stolen from Family Guy, by the way.
I'm homeless. You don't really have a home either. So, how about we call a truce?
So they become friends, and they start hanging out. And then we get to this bit. So everyone starts to think that they're gay.
Everyone there thinks that me and the immortal man are a bloody couple. So annoying, man.
He just thinks it's annoying. He's not like homophobic or anything, thank God.
Pretty sure that's the immortal.
One crime later, and he's just got a phone. It's a fucking calculator as well. The first mention of Homeless Man Productions. I can't do this anymore.
Well, immortal man, the funny thing is, we don't need to fight. I've already settled what's going to happen to you. You see, I rang an old friend called Vladimir Putin, you see.
So, from this video, you could assume that the homeless man is homophobic and is a Putin apologist. It's not looking good.
And I rung him up and told him to bomb your location, like your exact location. I told him to send a nuke onto your exact location, so wherever you go, the nuke will go with you. So, you're gonna die.
So, this is how we ended the episode, on this shit note. So the nuke hits the train station, and then
There was one train station got destroyed.
more audio where it's peaking. That's what we like.
One that would hold me there and keep me ready for future.
This is what we were going to do for Season 3. He moves to a new train station at the end of this. So Season 3, he'd be doing stuff on a new train station. And the Immortal Man died at the end of this. I think I had it in my head that this was going to finally kill him. So I think that was going to erase him from the series. Because I was kind of getting a bit tired of the Immortal Man, to be honest. It was just fighting all the time. And so unfortunately, Season 3 never happened, because we just couldn't be arsed, really. That was originally how it was meant to go. New train station, new characters. It was essentially going to be a reboot of The Homeless Man.
But I learnt my lesson.
Did I really think the audio... Did I listen to it back and go like, oh yeah, that's good, post that. It's like quiet, but it's still peaking. I don't know how I managed to get this sound from it. It's weird.
And I've probably started a war between Britain and Russia.
Yeah, that was something else we were going to do. There was going to be like a war between Britain and Russia, and that was going to be a big plot point. I think one of the original ideas was the homeless man was going to get drafted up and he was going to be in the war. I'm glad we started to take the homeless man in this direction. Season 1 was just kind of, oh, what can we do with this homeless guy? He gets a haircut, he gets his phone kicked out of his hand, just homeless person stuff. But this season, he went on a year-long expedition to find a phone, had multiple fights with the Immortal Man, he used a time machine, he dropped a nuke on Britain, he caused a war. So I liked the direction we were going in. It's just a shame that the direction we were going in started in this episode, which is ass.
Hang on a minute. That wasn't a phone.
And that's it. That's the end of the homeless man. That's how it all ended. That was anticlimactic as hell. So yeah, season 2 was something. As for the series itself, The Homeless Man, I've warmed up to it a bit. I think The Funeral's my favourite. If I was to introduce someone to the homeless man, which I wouldn't want to do considering the fact that it's the bloody homeless man, I would introduce them to it with The Funeral. Or the Train Pass Chronicles, to be fair, because you don't really need the knowledge of the homeless man's phone. Honestly, I wish we had continued it, because it was going in an interesting direction, actually, but we couldn't be arsed. But yeah, that's The Homeless Man. Hasn't aged well at all, and probably never will. Hope you enjoyed watching me react to this series. This was dreadful.